Welcome to We Shoot Films, where we teach about cinematography, Unreal Engine, and also we do product reviews that help support both of those subjects. So if you're to anything like that, make sure to subscribe. So today, Comica sent me their wireless system in order to review. They sent it over. I'm a big fan of Comica, as you should know. If you don't know, now you know. I love their Comica VM30. It's one of the best wireless shotgun microphones, and I use it almost daily. And yes, they sent me this. No, they ain't got nothing to say with what I say. You know, I do what I want on my channel. I say what I want, because, you know, that's what it is. So let's get into it, yo. All right, so let's get into it. Right now, you're hearing the Comica Boom XD Pro. I got a lapel on me right now from the system. I figured, you know, I need to use the system, so I'm using it right now. So this is what it is. You're hearing what I sound like. I'm gonna put some EQ on it, a little compression, because that's how these things are meant to use. These things are not meant to use holding up like this. Yes, when you do this, you will get a better sound, but they're not meant for that. So I wouldn't suggest you always do it. If you do, yes, you will get that sound, but I'm gonna wear it as it was intended to when they created it. All right, so let's get into the reviews. So in this system, you get this right here. It's real nice. It's sturdy, you know what I mean? But also, they're gonna give you 2 wind muffs, okay? They're gonna give you 2 lapel microphones, a 3-cable charger, all right? Now this one specifically orange because this does data. This does the data, so when you wanna get your recordings out, this is what this does. But they all charge, but only use this one for the data, okay? They're gonna give you that. They're gonna give you your TRS cable for your camera, and they're gonna give you your cable for your phone, all right? So right there by itself, they just gave you everything that you need. On top of that, what makes this dope and worth the money is this right here. That little orange dot. That orange dot is the recording function. Inside of this, you have 16 gigs of recording time. So with those 16 gigabytes of storage, you can get 48 hours of uncompressed audio. And if it gets too full and you keep going, it's just gonna replace the old files. It's just gonna keep recording. So don't let it go over 16 gigs if you need it. Also, I've seen people review these and it was confusing me a little bit because mine has a noise cancellation feature and theirs didn't. So you gotta really make sure you get the right one. You know what I mean? I'll have the link below, but mine has the noise cancellation, if that's something you're interested in, which I'm sure can come in handy sometimes. So that's another nice feature that I love about these. You have all the same features the other ones have: mono, safety, and stereo. All right. The mono is gonna merge the left and right, the 2 transmitters, into one. Okay. Stereo is gonna separate the left and right so that in post you can separate it and control them separate from each other. I'm saying separate way too much. In safety, it's just gonna record both of them, all right? But one's gonna be recorded at about -6 decibels, so that in case if you yell or something, you got another track that's, you know, you might be able to recover that from. You can either use the built-in microphone right here. It's a pretty big microphone. I kind of like it that big, I'll be tell you the truth. And you can use the lapel microphone to it, so, you know, do what you want. This thing also can be switched to digital analog output mode, so it can do a lot more than what you think. What I also love about this is you can connect this to a power bank, and yes, it will still work, but you cannot connect it to a power bank that's connected to an AC. Just have to be a charging power bank. If you have a charging power bank, you can connect this, it'll still work and charge at the same time, but not with the AC. Another thing that I love that this is that this has independent gain for the A and B transmitter. You can independently control it from the receiver. So if you ever need to change up, you can do it straight from the receiver. Sometimes you can't do that with all of these. You know, there's companies that don't offer that. You got on the side here, you got your power and your mute button right here. As you click those, power mute button. And right here you have your pair and cancellation button. By mistake, I was using this and I didn't know the cancellation was on because I must have hit it or something. So you got to be careful with that. But right there, that's what, right there, you see that sign right here? That's the cancellation, all right? So when it's like that, it's off. And when it's like that, it's on. And as you see, you have all the information you want here. You know, on the side here, you have to long press this orange button in order to make that recording work. See, now it's recording because it's beeping. All right, so you gotta long press it, then long press it again, and it'll turn off. This gives you all the information you need, shows your recording time, everything. So you good with that. And that's about it. You know, you got your charging over here too. You know, right here is where you charge through USB-C. And you know, other than that, it's a 2.4 gigahertz wireless audio system. We've seen these come and that they're going to keep coming. And I like to use them. I don't like to just have one because some are better than others for certain applications. Like they say the working distance for this of line of sight is 328. All right. Now that's pretty far still, but I don't need these things to work that far. I need them to be within my proximity. What's important to me about these things is when I have to hide them, are they still reliable or will they cut out? You know, when I'm hiding for narrative work, you know, for commercials or movies or stuff like that, I don't want to show this. When I hide it or it's behind the back or it's in the pocket, will it not stop working? If it did, obviously, if you're using this, you have the internal storage. But my point is, that to me is the better test. And that's what I look out for when I have these. Are they reliable in that way? And these are. These, I've had no issue with that. So if you're into any of that too, you shouldn't have no issue with this. And that's what I like about these. I don't do the long run. I mean, who's gonna shoot a scene that far away with it? I mean, it's just don't make sense. So I'm not about to do all that. You know, I care about within my range of what I need. Is this gonna keep working? And it does. So I'm good money. Okay, so all this time you've been hearing me with the lapel microphone, which is right here. I just threw it on my shirt right here real quick. So now let's see what it sounds like without the lapel microphone. Hold on. I got it right here. And I ain't gonna lie, right here, this is another thing. This connection right here that connects with this is no joke. It's tight. It ain't coming off. It ain't snatching. They're not snatching this from you. I mean, the connection is official. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just wanted to say, all right, so here we go. I'm gonna unplug this real quick. Hold on. Okay, so now you're hearing it with the internal microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm placing it here because that's where it was meant to be. Somewhere around here is where people are going to place this, and so I want you to hear what it was going to be like. Now, obviously, if you bring it up to here, you're going to get that other sound that you be seeing so many people have, where they talking like this and using these small microphones like this. If this is what you want, then this is what you're going to get. Sounds like it sounds great, I guarantee you. All these microphones, I don't care what they are, they all sound better like this. All of them, you know, but they weren't intended for this. You know, they're intended to be back here, down here, I mean. So I like to test these the way they were supposed to be. You know what I mean? This is what they was created for. So I keep it down here. So this is without the lapel, and this is just the internal microphone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And while we're here, you know what? Let's do some noise testing. How about that? All right. So I'm gonna create some noise. Hold on. Okay, so this is with noise cancellation off. And now with it on. This is with noise cancellation on. 1, 2, 1, 2. I have a fan right next to me. As you see, it's right here. This is with noise cancellation on. And this is with noise cancellation off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's use it with the lapel. Okay, so now we are using this with the lapel microphone right here. 1, 2, this is with noise cancellation off. Now I'm going to turn it on. Now this is with noise cancellation on. Again, I have a fan to the left of me, and this is with noise cancellation on the Comica Boom XD Pro. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I'm gonna turn it off. All right, so you're gonna be the judge of that. What it sounds like is what it sounds like, okay? To keep it 100 with you though, for me personally, I don't use any noise cancellation like this. I'll do it all in post, especially with DaVinci Resolve. I think DaVinci Resolve has the best noise cancellation system, period, out, in my opinion. So is it nice to have in here just in case? Yes, it's very nice to have just in case. But in general, I don't suggest using it. Okay, so, and be careful if you are going to be getting this, that you don't have it on thinking that it's off. Okay, so just something you gotta always check. I like this because, you know, the biggest thing for me on this is that the price point is pretty good. I think the price point is at what? Let me check real quick. From what I see, the price point is $179 with a $30 coupon. It's not bad. $179 with a $30 coupon. So you're getting this for a good price. It comes with everything that you need. You have independent controls for your left and right. And the biggest thing for me is really, you know, internal 16 gigabytes of storage. So if anything goes wrong, you have it. You're safe. You have a backup. You don't even have to hook this up to your camera. You could just hit record and record. That's what's so great about these things. You don't have to hook it up to your camera to get the audio. You could just use this by itself. And so these things have a lot of uses. And I think for that price point, it's great. Now, if you're into this, if you're into any situation that deals with screaming or very, harsh, I don't think it's for that. I think, and many of these aren't. Most of these aren't meant for hard screaming or, it's not meant for that. If you're doing regular conversation, you're good. But anything with hard screaming, loud, crazy noises, I wouldn't use these for that. All right? For that, you need something else, something with 32-bit float, if you're dealing with those types of situations. But most of us, I think 99% of us are going to be just fine with this right here. It's a great tool, great for weddings, YouTube, interviews, running gun. It's an all-around beast, and I'm going to definitely use this a lot. If you are interested in getting one of these, use the link I'm going to give you, because I've seen a lot of people review these, and it sounds the same, Boom XD Pro, but yet theirs only have 8 gigs internal. Mine's have 16. Theirs doesn't have noise cancellation. Mine does. So I don't know what's going on there, but I know I'm going to have the right connection on these. So use my link to get these, because the other people, I don't know what they're linking to. They could be linking you to something else that doesn't have all the features, if you're interested in this, all right? This right here, Comica, I'm talking to Comica right now directly. This is my favorite baby, man, the VM30. This is one of the best shotgun wireless microphones you can get for your YouTube, for narrative work, and but I'm gonna tell you, Comica, place an internal recording for the next one, and you winning all day long. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone, because I know this is about the Boom XD, but I'm a fan. You feel me? I'm a fan, and I'm never gonna promote anything on this that I don't feel like is dope or is gonna bring you any value. So again, thank you, Comica. Thank you, everybody who supports the channel, who likes and shares. We got lots more coming. We got Unreal Engine stuff coming. We got more product reviews coming. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming, so make sure you stay connected, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Subscribe, hit the bell on the side so you get notified on time, and like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out, y'all.